Man, 2 days in a row. Again with that shirt? Oh, it's a new one.
I'm in Vegas mode. What's wrong with you?
It looks good, man. It's much better than the other day. I could see myself wearing it.
Listen, you got to look good when you're getting Vegas ready. All I can tell you is this. Press the play button. Let them hear what they would have got if they listened to Brian yesterday.
Last night, MLB, you got these teams streaking week after week. I come on your show and I give your listeners a free test drive.
By the way, last week you had the $2 dog hit. That was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we were banging $2 dogs week in and week out, and my clients will tell you that I never wager with my heart, but always with my head. Last night, my biggest play of the board was the Kansas City Royals against my Orioles, which was an easy winner. So once again, I treat you guys with a selection. I'm always going against, and you look at yesterday in the Philadelphia game, the first 7 guys at bat for the Mets hit home runs. It's never happened in the history of the game.
If the Mets, I'll just tell you, if the Mets hit the ball with an element of consistency down the road, we kind of talked about this yesterday. With that pitching staff, the Mets are a really interesting team, and you might still get a nice, juicy price on them.
Yeah, absolutely. And, the bottom line is with Philly, and, like tonight you see that line is 230. Again, you know me, I'm not going to lay that kind of price with 8.5 under. I feel bad for anybody that's looking for good value in the. I know you hate that word, value in the unders. But home team dogs have been powerful at home. And tonight, believe it or not, I'm going to go with the Miami Marlins as a dirty dog at home with hand pitching against Morton.
You can hit that. Okay. Miami Marlins, a dirty dog at home with hand pitching against Morton. The final score, 5-2. They get the cash absolutely free. All you had to do was listen on 9:20 a.m. NBC Sports. It was that easy. Or go to sportsbookradio.com.
Exactly.
I mean, what more? I get these. You got some guy texting you, or you documented, or you this, or you that. What more do you want, guys? Archived online at johnsyndicate.com. Archived online at sports at daytradesports.com. Archived online at thesyndicateinsider.com. What more do you want? What more do they want? You want to come meet me? You want to break bread with me? You want to sit down with me? You want to have a one-on-one with me? You want to be part of my round table? That's no problem. Come meet me. Let's sit down. Let's talk in Las Vegas this Friday at the Westgate, where the Las Vegas Super Contest will commence. Well, there'll be 10,000 guys looking to throw their money into the window. Easily. With a chance to pick games by Friday at early lines for Sunday in the NFL only. But just make no mistake about it. I'm all about the now, the game that day, the game that you can play. Now, our members were greeted once again. I play with my head, not my heart. We come back with the Kansas City Royals again as they royally pound the Baltimore Orioles again and get the win, winning 3-2. My grandfather told me a long time ago, he said, son, he looked down at me, he said, little boy, it doesn't matter whether they win by 30 or whether they win by a half a point in football. You don't win any more money, and if you lose, whether you lose by a half a point, you don't lose any more money. A win's a win, and a loss is a loss. It may feel better when you're at that 18-2 game with me a couple weeks ago, and you have a play on the game and they're winning 18-2, it may feel better. But the end result is still the same. A win's a win, and a loss is a loss. So if you're an insider member, if you're a member of my Inner Circle Club, and you want to access the same plays that I'm playing, by all means, pick up the phone and call and speak to Mike, because you're not going to get me on the phone. And the reason why you're not going to get me on the phone is because what I said on the radio the other day. There are, how many games did we say there were on the radio? Let me get my pen here. There are, this Saturday coming up, 50 games. The first game starts at 12 East. The last game is at 12 midnight. We are a week away, basically. 50 college games for you to go broke with week 1 of the football season. We're less than a week away from the real thing. School just started. You're getting up earlier than you normally ever have if you're a father or you're a mother and you're watching these videos. Yes, guys, I have some of the largest female women in the world that pay me, and I make them money while their husbands walk out the door to go to work to make them money. So, bottom line is, or ex-husbands to make them money. So, bottom line is this. If you're looking to make this the most profitable football season you ever have, don't worry about what shape the ball is. If you want to be a member of my managed service, if you want to find out how you can break bread with the sharpest players in the world, if you want to come out and meet me in Las Vegas this weekend, by all means, pick up the phone and talk to Mike. You can call Mike at 1-800-880-7507. I don't know any more than you do, but I know all about you and your bad habits, because for 25 years running now, nothing has changed other than the lights have gotten brighter, the buildings have gotten taller, the streets have gotten wider in Las Vegas. But every gambler that calls here and talks to Mike tells us that they do very well on their own. They have a great opinion
All the time.
They don't lose much. They're just looking for a little extra help because of the key little word, ego. Ego. I would recommend getting rid of the ego and eat an ego. But bottom line is, don't let your ego take you down this football season. It's fun to do the fantasy league thing. I got a guy texting him right now. What he wants me to fill out his fantasy league bracket?
NFL Pick'em Pool.
NFL Pick'em Pool.
$10,000 entry.
There's a reason I started with hair, and there's a reason I have no hair. NFL Pick'em Pool is all I need to hear. Guys, let's make it a profitable month. Let's make it a profitable year. Let's smash these guys. Tune in each and every week at 9:20 a.m. I'm telling you, I'm closing the doors on my college and pro football syndicate pricing. This isn't an NFL preseason package. This isn't some lock of the year promotion that you'll see on these handicapping sites. This is when you're paying me, and when you speak to Mike, if you talk to Mike and he's talking about what I offer, let me be clear. This is access. I offer access to the sharpest minds, the sharpest players that don't want to deal with the likes of you, because they're too busy at the window, not playing on credit, doling out big cash on big bets, and they need to be focused on one thing and one thing only, doing the right thing. And they funnel that information back to me, and I am the conduit to you. So if you want to be focused on winning this football season, focus on making the right decisions. And that means picking up the phone, calling Mike, and being very happy that you did. Have a happy hump day. You'll be very glad you did. Good day and good luck.